Welcome back to Sci-Fi Plus. If you love deep dives into shows like Severance, make sure to subscribe for more theories and breakdowns of other shows in the future. Now, what if Mark S is taken away from Helly R in season 3 of Severance by none other than James Eagan? Sounds wild, right? Well, I've got a theory that might change how you see Helly R's fate. But first, let's break down how I got here. It all started when James Eagan came to see Helly R on the severed floor. And let's be real, James is one of the creepiest characters on the show. From the way he stares to the way he speaks, everything about him screams unsettling. During their conversation, James made a chilling confession. He doesn't love Helena, Eagan. According to him, Kier left her as a child. But here's the kicker. He sees Kier and Helly R. And tomorrow it's a special day from what James said. Now, at a glance, Helly R and Helena don't seem at all different. Sure, Helly doesn't know basic Audi facts like the states of America. She didn't know it. She only knew Delaware, but personality-wise, both can be sharp-tongued and blunt. Irving once said Helly was never cruel, but I disagree. From the moment she arrived, she was hostile. She even threw her phone at Mark's head, yelling at him, mocking others, and cursing at them. The only time I truly felt sorry for her was when she tried to end her life in the elevator, which was a very devastating moment, and I'm sure for you guys as well to see that. But aside from that, the real difference between Helly and Helena is how they express their emotions. Helena suppresses her anger, while Helly lashes out whenever she feels like it, even at James Eagan. And I believe that is what James meant when he said Helly has Kier in her. So what does this mean for Mark S? And how does this connect to James Eagan's ultimate plan? Stick around, because this theory gets even crazier. Now, when James leaves Helly R on the severed floor, she screams, "What do you want from me?" She's visibly shaking, her voice raw with frustration as she watches him walk away. It's clear that James has something planned for her special day, and I believe the key to understanding it is hidden in that new painting that's hanging in the lobby. I'll be doing a deep dive on that painting in another breakdown, but for now, let's focus on James' plan. I believe he intends to use one of Lumen's advanced severance procedures to suppress Helena's consciousness entirely. While we don't know exactly what each procedure does, well, one or two, like, of course, the branch transfer and the Glasgow block, they did tell us about that. My guess is they're going to use the elephant procedure because the phrase "an elephant never forgets" suggests it might be related to memory retention or extension. I believe James could be using it to prolong Helly R's consciousness beyond the severed floor, allowing her to stay dominant for longer or even permanently. Another possibility is the freeze frame procedure, which sounds like it could freeze someone into a permanent state, whether as an innie or an outie. If either of these methods are used, Helena could either be erased completely or reduced to just a few hours of existence per day, while Helly R takes full control. And here's where things get even more complicated. I truly believe Helly R has feelings for Mark S, and maybe deep down Helena does too. But James doesn't care about that. I think his plan is to turn Helly R into the outie and get her to fully embrace her role as an Egan. He'll tempt her with power, showing her the benefits of being part of the family empire. But what's his leverage? And I believe that leverage is Mark S. I believe James will imprison Mark on the testing floor just like he did with Gemma. And to make things worse, he'll tell Helly R that if she plays along, she can be with him and they both can reign together. So here's my season 3 theory. Helly R, Gemma, Devin, Mark's sister, and Harmony Cobell will secretly team up to get Mark out of the testing floor. But since Helly R has a ruthless side, I believe, she might take things even further, working quietly to make Mark S the permanent outie, because of course she doesn't want Mark to become, Mark's scout because he's in love with Gemma. So, what do you think? Could James really be planning to erase Helena and turn Helly R into the perfect Eagan heir? Do you think Jane was impressed because of how Helly took over Helena's body and infiltrated that party in Lumen season last year because he thinks she's cunning or incapable? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your theories. I will reply. So thanks for joining me, and I'll catch you next time.